Hey Samara, just 2 words. Fuck you.
And it is the right thing to do is to pray in moments like this, because you know what, prayer works.
Well, basically, as we all know, now basically a lot of people in America are still, I think, pretty mad at. So, basically, like they're still pretty mad at a lot of people, like quite a few people, groups of people, anyways. They're still mad at the Trump administration, they're still mad at the Republican Party, and they're indefinitely still mad with the NRA for this school shooting in Florida, where basically if you've been living under a rock for the past few days and don't know what's happened, basically in Florida there was this guy who was like a former student of his high school who had basically been like expelled, and he basically was like 19 years old, and he got like an AR-15 legally, and he went into his former high school and he shot and killed 17 people. 17 students and staff members, they're dead. And it turned out one of the victims was basically as young as 14. And for a couple of days, the NRA were keeping quiet. And whilst they were keeping quiet, basically for the people who survived, one girl had a pretty big amount of stuff to say.
In Florida, to buy a gun, you do not need a permit, you do not need a gun license, and once you buy it, you do not need to register it. You do not need a permit to carry a concealed rifle or shotgun. You can buy as many guns as you want at one time.
And that is basically the reason why people are still pretty peeved off with the NRA, because of how easy it was in Florida for this guy to get a gun. I mean, heck, as unsurprising as ever, while the survivors were basically going to microphones and TV cameras who give pro-gun people who supported the NRA a piece of their mind, along with the Trump administration and the Republican Party and all that lot. For the NRA, they basically have done so far several videos where they've tried to defend themselves.
Well, let me just first say that, the impulse by a lot of people out there who, shamefully claim to be seeking solutions on this, on the cesspool known as social media, their first impulse to attack, to shred the character and attack the motives of people like you and I, who give a damn about our kids and our future and the safety of everyone out there, is frankly pretty freaking disgusting. And you're a grotesque example of everything wrong with America right now.
And these are all questions, and we're still waiting for answers on this. I know everyone wants to hurry up and rush to judgment. I don't know how they can do that when we're still waiting for more information to come in. And the reason that it's important to wait for this is because if people are truly interested, Grant, in preventing these things in the future, they're going to wait.
We need more good guys with guns.
I read something very powerful to me today. It was from the point of view of a teacher. And I quote, "When adults tell me I have the right to own a gun, all I can hear is, my right to own a gun outweighs your student's right to live. All I can hear is mine, 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 mine."
And anyways, the thing is basically what in the limit in the NRA were coming up with excuses. That's pretty much what their excuses were translating into, where my right to own a gun outweighs your right to live. I mean, heck, it's almost as if some people really are treating the Second Amendment from America's founding fathers more like it's the Second Commandment from blimmin' Jesus Christ. And thing is, if you really do want facts, Dana Loesch or anyone else from the NRA, then here's one fact. Despite how much you protest against it, the truth is, adding in gun safety laws do work. I mean, heck, look at what the girls women said. Whilst you were basically keeping your mouth shut, probably fearing that you'd cause even more people to get peeved off with you lot.
Australia had one mass shooting in 1999 in Port Arthur massacre, introduced gun safety, and they haven't had one since. Japan has never had a mass shooting. Canada has had 3, and the UK had 1, and they both introduced gun control, and yet here we are, with websites dedicated to recording these tragedies so that they can be formulated into statistics at your convenience.
And the thing is, are the NRA going to apologize for basically going and yet again causing another mass shooting? No, they're not. Because they never see themselves in the wrong. They never do.
Get over it and grow up.
Because they're all for gun deregulation. Because apparently more people with guns apparently is better. I mean, heck. Thing is for the NRA. This hasn't been the first time they've seriously peeved off a motherload of people.
The only way we save our country and our freedom is to fight this violence of lies with the clenched fist of truth.
And more than likely, it will not be the last. Well, that's me done this video. Honestly, I'm basically know for a fact that once I've finished editing and uploading in this video, I'm going to wind up getting blasted in the comments section by people who basically are like, the NRA epic and awesome, and they're always in the right, and blah 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 blah, and it's Hillary Clinton and Obama's fault, and the FBI, and blah 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 blah. Honestly, I'm done with that thing. As for me, later tonight, I am going to be going and having a film night with myself over at home, where I have all the cinema snacks I require, along with my favorite drink, next to chocolate milk, Chalky soy milk. Woo! At least I have something to keep me all nice and happy rather than being all miserable and stuff, because this kind of thing is kind of miserable and sort of like depressing, knowing how society is going down the toilet. So, anyways, if you like this video, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Comment on whatever you like down below, and if you want to, then feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And basically, well, that's basically all the stuff I normally say. Oh, and if you want to, then don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you know when I'm doing the next video. So, bye!